Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am here with something so exciting. All right, so it's not like out here because it's like it's right off to the side. Today launches our very first, what are we gonna call it? I'm gonna call it our 52 weeks of Halloween box. You're not gonna get 52 weeks of items type thing, but it is going to very much tie into my 52 weeks of Halloween. Okay, so I've been working on this for close to a year, definitely all of 2022, of curating art for a monthly theme for my 52 weeks planner, okay? But we kind of put a horror Halloween spin on it. All right, so I've got the entire bundle here. There's a couple items I'm not going to show. They're going to be just like little extras that get added in. Nothing grand or great, just a couple little extras and stuff. But we're gonna go over it. But every month for the next 12 months, there is going to be a box released every month. It is non-subscription based. The pricing will vary every month, just depending on what are some of the extras that are going to be involved in there, and stuff, but, limited quantities. Once they sell out, they will not be restocked. It won't be coming to the shop, things like that. So let's get into it, because every month there's a holiday or something very, very significant people do a lot of and stuff. So we're gonna get we are gonna get in on it, and I'm gonna show you the art. Wow, I am so tongue-tied because I'm so excited. And we are gonna actually plan our very first week in my 2023 52 weeks of Halloween. All right, so let's get going. All right, first up, you're gonna get 2 washies, because why not? I mean, it's amazing, and I love washi. I love washi as not only a filler, but also to use like on its own. Like, I miss the days where we used to just like put the washi. I might end up doing that a couple of times. I'm gonna unroll this. Sorry, I just opened this one. So this one is a very neutral background washi, but it has a whole bunch of the horror elements inside of it. I'm gonna definitely use this in my monthly. There's going to be a few things that I do because I really want to go kind of all out this year with this planner, and use as much of this stuff as I possibly can. So there's going to be a few things that I actually do with this, but you're going to see like the whole evolution. This is just the introduction, and then we're going to do a little plan with me. So yeah, if you're watching this on Monday, the 14th, you're going to get 5 videos this week, okay? And this is kicking it off with the first one. And then you have this one where there's like the blood spatter in the background, but then you have like the blood drips that are foiled. So I am going to try and keep the foil colors very neutral based this year. So very much like your bronzes, your golds, and your like silvers and hollow and stuff. There's not going to be any like crazy colors go on. And part of that is because some of the washies that I've already created can be used somewhere completely different. So I did not want to be like all crazy with the colors. And I feel that it just kind of like keeps to like the eeriness of it all. Okay, so every box will get 2 of these, or 2 washies, the 15 millimeter and the 10 millimeter. And then we are introducing something completely new to the shop, and I'm super excited. They are washi cards. Steve and I have been talking about this for a while, and we have been wanting to use these. He's really like starting to dive into the washi stuff. You know how like when we all started to learn how to like plan, like when we really started to get into this like decorative planning, one of the very first things we got was washi. Yeah, he's at that stage right now. Okay, so he is like, I want washi cards. I want a place to be able to like store my washi, tear my washi, things like that. So we are bringing aluminum based washi cards. These are sublimated. Okay, so you can see we have our Happy New Year's type theme, and then on the back you're gonna have a little something plus our shop name. So I think that will be super cute. And then to be able to store some things. This first month, one of the extras you get is a sampler album. And guess what, guys? These washi cards fit right in to the sleeves. So this was my thoughts, okay? You can have a couple of these because we are going to be bringing these quite a few times to like this whole shindiggy thing going on. But you could wrap some washi around it and then have an extra one for when you tear. And then you've got something portable to take with you without having to like damage rolls of washi or anything. And it's all right in there. So there will be the washi card and there will also be the album here. Okay, but on top of that, if you wanted to, we've got die cuts. And if you wanted to, you could go ahead and store some of your die cuts in here to take with you if you wanted to. Now, mind you, they could possibly poke out of the top just depending on how big they are. I'm just gonna pull this one right here and put that in, but you can put your die cuts in here as well to bring with. So if you were like, I'm not sure how I want to use these die cuts yet, not sure if I want to go sticker bombing or anything like that, you can just store them in here with your washi card. So I'm going to move this off to the side and we're going to go through the die cuts. So these are die cuts and they're pretty large because I figured I wanted to give you something to either take up some space or to give you something to decorate your tab divider with. And that's actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to use these to like decorate my tab divider. And I'm going to put the month down on there and everything. So yeah, we have a set of 8 die cuts here that are ready for you to go that match this theme. So there you go. So you have 8 die cuts, okay? So I'm going to get sticker bombing later. I'm going to map it all out and really see what I want to do because I don't know if I'm going to want to bring in some journaling aspects, because the other thing that you're going to get in here besides the B6 washi, because you know you're going to have leftovers, might as well use them in your B6. So yeah, okay. Next thing is going to be our newly reformatted journaling kit. Yes, we went from 2 pages to 3, and I'm going to show you what we added. So the first page is the same as our normal journaling kit, okay? The second page, we took the other set of date covers out of here and added 3 more of these long washi strips. And so you get 2 solid and 2 pattern. And then we added some thinner torn paper corners and then 2 rows of mini washi strips. And then this can be like for a tracker, a big note, and then a couple of note boxes right there. Okay, so that's what else you're going to get. And then finally, you have the kit. Da 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 da. I mean, let's put a spin on how our horror characters are going to celebrate their new year. So one of the things that you do is you call people that you love and you want to wish a happy new year to, right? So that's where we have that. Your get healthy bucket list. They got to stay healthy too in their own ways. Okay. You know, like make sleep a priority. Guess who that one's about? How about explore nature? Can you figure that one out? We've got some board games and some fun slippers, and you definitely need to read more. And who else wouldn't love to like work that brain and by using like playing puzzles, you know? And then obviously celebrate the time, celebrate. So this is also going to be in our new reformatted kit that we have. Not much changed in the reformats of this, but you still have your full boxes, your washi and header strips. Now the washi will be 2 long strips. So if you wanted to take the rolls of washi and put it down here on the bottom, you could then take this and use it as a monthly kit on this 7x9. Okay, this is our new reformatted checklist page. I moved the deco and weekend banners over here, and you still have your checklists and sidebars items. This page did not change, so you have all of that, which I love. I'm not going to touch this page. You guys love this page. This page is like the perfect setup of functionals. We're not changing that, okay? But we did change page 6, which was the grid boxes. Remember how we had the 2 large grid boxes and then you had 4 mediums and then 5 smaller ones, and then you had some lined and unlined ones? Yeah, we split that all up. So now you've got some larger grid box, smaller grid boxes, unlined. And if you remember the Don't Be Hangries, we took those out and just kept them like this. And then you have some kind of quarter box labels here, but you're going to get 2 of these pages. So one's going to be more with the solid colors, and then one's going to be with the patterns. Like, oh yeah, yeah. And then finally, you have the date covers and glitter header page. So, all right, let's just get into it. So I'm going to be planning for the first week in January, which is going to start January 2nd. And you know what? I think I am going to use this. I think I am going to use this. So we are going to wipe this out. I am going to take it all the way across. Okay, I am going to take it all the way across. But we're going to go a little old school on this. I figure, why not, right? So let's see how this all pans out and works. I think it's going to work out great. And we're going to layer the 2 washies. So we'll have this bigger washi, and then we will have the, sorry, I'm snipping things off and dropping things. I seriously cannot, on the left-hand side, I'm really, really bad with this. So I definitely need to have like the extras off the side. Oh, yes, yes. All right, and then we're going to take our washi card, come right in here, and tear that washi off. I know, love-hate relationship with washi. It's my foe all the time, but we're getting there. We are getting there. All right. And then we'll take, now that I have that figured out, now I can line this just up perfectly. And we're just going to kind of take it old school a little bit, which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing. And yeah, so yeah, I am excited for this month. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys pricing. You're probably like, what's the price? Okay, so the price, none of this can be a la carte, you guys. It is a full curated bundle. So we are going to just sell it as a box. And this month's pricing is going to be $42, and that is 30% off of retail price, okay? Which I haven't done 30% off of things in a very long time, like a long time. So you guys are getting, oh, I totally forgot to do the whiteout. I'm just so gosh darn excited, man. So you are getting a really great deal, and you are getting a lot in here. So I know for those who, if you don't want to necessarily do 52 weeks of Halloween, but you want to maybe do something like 12 months of horror or something, like by all means, you could totally do that and do, 12 months of horror, and you've got a kit for every month and then extras. And stuff, and depending on how your planning style is, you can have a lot of stickers go really, really far. So this is sized for the vertical planner. So that is the decision we went with, was to do the vertical planner on this. And then obviously the journaling kit can be done in a multitude of planners, so I'm not worried about that. I've seen it done in so many planners. So you could use this in your dailies. You could use this, I mean, if you wanted to, you could use this in your horizontal. The creativity knows no bounds. Knows no bounds. So like I said, every month the pricing will be just a little bit different, and that is just because of the things that are going to be added into there. So yeah, I am stinking excited for all of this. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna go with. do I want to... Hold on just 1 second. I've got kids that are in the kitchen and they're hitting my wall. Okay, I'm back. Is it really ever a video if I don't stop because I've got kids doing something? Oh, okay. All right, let's get into this. What am I going to do? I think I'm going to do this one up at the top. And then we're going to just go from there. Because I did the washi down here, I think we'll kind of lay down the base for a monthly. I think that would be really, really cool. Okay. So this is going to be my kids' memory keeping planner. So I kind of don't know how I'm going to do everything just yet. I'm going to kind of still go with the way that I do things in my 7x9 planner that you see every week, just so that I kind of have some basis. But I am really trying to memory keep a little bit better for my kids. Am I gonna do photos this year? I don't know. I really would like to, but I haven't made that decision just yet. So we'll get there. We will get there. Okay. So when I was thinking of my next project, because once I start the 52 weeks project, this will be my fourth year doing it. So in fact, actually I found my 52 weeks for all of 2020. So we did 2020, 2021, 2022, and this will be the fourth year we're doing it. So my very first one was 52 weeks of Halloween, and it actually kind of just stemmed from the fact that I just had way too many Halloween kits and I needed something to do. Because I didn't want them to go to waste, and I was like, you know what, it'd be cool to do like 52 weeks of Halloween, like a planner that is just full of a specific theme. And I had a really great time doing it. I did not know what I was doing. I didn't know like what was going on, what my kind of like, what I was going to be planning in there. And so I kind of just stuck with a Mod Podge of stuff. And everything. Oh, look at this. I can get an 8 off of here, which will be great. Because like I said, we're starting on the 2nd, because the 1st is on a Saturday, so I'm going to leave that one for our current 52 weeks that we're doing, and stuff, and yeah. But anyways, I didn't quite know what I was doing, what I wanted to do, how I wanted it to go, and so I was just kind of being like, okay, well, I'll put this down. And at times it was great because things that didn't make it into my catch-all planner that I put on here made it into that 52 weeks. But then if weeks were like really slow or days were really slow and the only thing I did was like cut, there wasn't much that I could put in there, and I found myself like redoing a lot of stuff, and I was like, I don't want to do that. I won't want to write things down more than I have to. And so then the next year, that's when 52 weeks of fandom was born, and I did a twist on this day in history. So every day had a history day and stuff, and that was really, really fun. Like I went through and I found out just tons of history facts and wrote them down, and then we did voiceovers for that. And then I started to switch up the way that I did videos for 2022, and voiceovers were no longer going to be one of the things that I did. So I needed to come up with something different. And at first I started to be like, okay, random goofy fact of the day and get them all done. But it was just taking too long. It wasn't quite what I wanted to do with it and stuff. And kind of really switched over to the kids' memory keeping a little bit more and stuff. But I still need some help in that memory keeping area. And I kind of need to have a good basis for what I want to do. So, okay, we have the base laid down. I'm trying to think here what I want to do. What do I want to do? I am a little, okay, so I do know, I know, this is really, really hard. When you start a new planner with a new way of doing things, like I haven't memory kept in my planner, like this year with memory keeping, I haven't used a single kit of my own. So I'm a little remiss on how I want to do this. Not exactly sure how I want to do this. Chances are I will pull in my monthly functional sub and stuff. But I'm trying to think, like, what do I want to really do here with them? Okay, I think I might know. I think I might know, because I do have these labels, and I do think that we can do something with them for sure. Okay, let's see, because I have 8 of them. All right, we're just gonna give this a try. I think we're gonna, and it might just be like the one thing that they do each day. I mean, I would really like to do that because I do have 4 kids and stuff, but we'll see. We'll see how that one totally pans out. But I do like the alternating effect of that. So just know that in this endeavor of everything, that I still don't quite have my plan figured out for how I want to have things done. So you're on this journey with me as I try and figure it out, which is not a bad journey. If I don't say some, if I say some, yeah, it's not a bad journey. All right, I'm gonna stop trying to be all philosophical and things like that, because my brain is not working at 100%. I fell asleep. I wasn't supposed to fall asleep, and things have just been crazy and busy and all of that stuff. So, okay. All right. I know that they have school. We'll probably go back to school this day from our holiday break. So let's go ahead and put that down, okay? And I could write, okay, and then I know that the boys will have seminary. So let's just go ahead and put this down. We're gonna put these down as their seminary stickers, because then that leaves me a little bit of room. One thing they did, everybody has school, and then, yeah. I think this might be the mode that we kind of work with. Let's see how it works. And then something here. Okay. I think we're good with that. I think that's gonna work out really, really nice. Okay, let's do our puzzle. I cannot believe that I'm already like laying down something for 2023. So my goal for this year, and we've talked about it in the other 52 weeks videos, because when you see them, that's actually the week that's coming up is the week that I'm actually planning, and that gets a little tiring, because it's like by the time I get to share it like on Instagram and stuff like that, the week is almost over, and I really haven't done any after the pens or anything like that, just because it's just, yeah, that's kind of how I feel about that one. It hasn't quite turned out the way that I really wanted it to, and so yeah, that's why I really want to kind of get ahead on this. I've really focused on the foiling this last year, which I think was super fun. And I have so much foil left. Like, whew, there's an immense amount of foil. And not sorry about that one. I definitely, when I was thinking foil and stocking up on it, oh, I stocked up on it, that's for sure. Okay, we got a lot of this teal color happening, but that's okay. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and do, okay, so we did the pattern there with the solid. So let's now do a pattern. Let's kind of mix it up some. I don't want to have so much of like the same color. So yeah. But yeah, I cannot believe that already planning into 2023 and that before I know it, we're going to be ringing in 2023. And honestly, I'm kind of glad because I'm ready for 2022 to be over. But then at the same time, I'm just like, man, can we slow down time? Can we please slow down time? Oh goodness, I really am digging this alternating going on here. All right. What do I want to use? I think we're going to use this one. So, but yeah. Oh, we got to put that down. I don't want to forget that. So yeah, this will have a lot in here. So if you're really like a daily planner and everything, you're going to have so much going on here that you could really stretch this through. But I would love to know if you're doing a 52 weeks project for 2023. And I think we're going to do like weekly, should we do like weekly posts in the Facebook group? Wow, I can't lay down anything to save my life. That's really, really bad. Do we want to do something in the Facebook group where we can post our spreads and we can show everybody? It doesn't have to be a 52 weeks of Halloween spread. It could be, I mean, could be whatever you want it to be. I would love to see what your take is on it because this one I think is going to be super fun in the sense that every month we're going to have something released that is very, the kit is going to be around the holidays. It's going to be about the holiday stuff. Yeah. So get your thinking caps on and be like, well, what could she do for this? Trust me, the wheels have been turning and we have been having a grand old time figuring it all out and everything. So, and every time we get the art, we're just like, oh my gosh, this is so great. Oh my gosh, this is so great. Yeah, it has been a world of fun. Okay, so let's get this in here. Let's see. Probably really should have like a better situation of like organizing my pages here. I am feeling very discombobulated in this area lately. I feel like this has started to become the catch-all area because it is right next to my cutters. And I feel like sometimes we're just always just tossing things on here, which is not necessarily a bad thing because there is a lot that I end up having to move over into this area because they're getting ready for photos and stuff like that. But then when it's time for photos, I have to clean everything up and it's just, I definitely need a good system, and that is something that I currently don't have. So yeah, definitely needing a better system in here for this filming area. And we've been talking about it a lot. You know, like, do we need to change what we're doing? Do we need to have a designated, let's see, we're going to be on a pattern box. Do we need to have a designated, like, photo area? Yeah, there's just been a lot of talk. We did a whole bunch of cleaning this last week. So yeah, I don't want to talk too much shop for this because tomorrow's video, I will talk more shop because that's the video that I like to talk shop in and stuff. But this has been, like I said, has been super exciting, but I am feeling very discombobulated in this area. So bear with me as I get better at this. So, let's see. But yes, let me know down in the comments below if you are doing a 52 weeks project. If you aren't doing one, what would you like to see? What are you interested in doing one? What would help you like achieve and hit what you would like to have? What was that? That was a solid, so we're on a pattern. So that, yeah, we can figure it out. Because I know some people had mentioned how they wouldn't do good at something like this unless they had a challenge. So it got me thinking, oh, how could we turn this into a challenge? Is this something that we could do? Because I think it would be really, really cool to have like a group theme that we're doing. And every week we get to show off that theme. I think that would be really, really cool. Something that is not necessarily just, you know, because I know some people did, you know, 52 weeks of Avalon and Ninth, and in my last, you know, my normal shop planner, those are, you know, I used my own stickers, but okay, so 52 weeks of Halloween will have some of my kits in it because I do love some of the kits that we have, and stuff, but I have bought a whole lot of other kits from other shops, and some shops I've never even, there they are right in front of my face, I've never even I'd heard of, but I never even shopped before. So some of the shops are going to be making appearance our first time to me, and that's really exciting. I'm actually really, really excited about that. Okay, so we did patterns, so we're going to do solid. So yeah, I'm really, really excited about that notion and sharing my thoughts about the setup, how it works for me, all of that jazz, and sharing the artwork. So I really looked for art that was a little bit different, something I hadn't seen before, and stuff like that. So yeah, I think we're gonna be in a good place. Okay. So I am thinking we just go ahead and put these all down at the bottom, and on the weekend it just becomes something else. I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna kind of, for this first one, I'm gonna kind of mimic how I do my normal 7x9 planner, just because that's what works so well for my brain. And then let's go ahead and pull out our functional sub, and I'm looking for the darker gray, and let's see if we have one. I may not, and if I don't, then I'm not going to be like, I just won't use one on Saturday, but it's worth a shot and seeing if I have it. So okay, that was 2021's. My stuff is so disorganized. I have been moving so much around. Ooh, please tell me we have a sticky in here. Oh, we do. Look at that. That's going to be a pretty gosh darn close color. I'm going to say yes. And that was my last sticky in that color. So, yeah. February 2020 for the win. So, if you're just kind of wondering what sticky note I used, that's the one that I did. All right, let's put you right up there. So, okay, where was I? Oh, but back to that, if you want to do like a group one, we could definitely figure like something out for all of that, because I think that would be really fun to do, like a group thing. And post in there, because I do know we have some people who've done 52 weeks of Avalon and Ninth, and they post their pictures in the group, which I love seeing every single week. You know, like I said, we've had people do 52 weeks of Christmas, 52 weeks of black and white. Like, the possibilities are endless. Ultimately, the goal is for you to be able to use the stickers that are in your stash. The goal is not for you to have to buy a whole bunch of stickers. Mine is just, I always have an overabundance of Halloween kits, so that's where that one comes from. So I'd be more than happy to chat out how we could do a how we could do a challenge for the group and go from there. So ideas are very much welcome, very much so. And yeah, so okay, let me get this double box down, because then I think that's going to help me figure out where I need to place some things. So loving the double box, because like why not? It's amazing. They're all ringing in the new year, getting ready to be like, yeah, it's gonna be a good year for scaring. All right, there's that. Okay, let's do glitter headers, and then I'll be able to kind of figure out what I'm doing. So, all right, super busy week. We've got Black Friday. So there's so much going on this month, you guys. It's absolutely insane. I've done a few sneaks of this and everything. And yeah, I hope you guys have been like following along on the little sneaks and everything. But yeah, this will be revealed every single month when it goes live in the shop, just so that you guys can really see it and see if it's something that you want to have. Let's see. Yeah, let's do the get healthy bucket list. Why not? So, which cracks me up. It just cracks me up. So, like, eat your veggies, move your body, take a hike, eat a balanced diet. It cracks me up. And each one of those were really thought of. Well, I wouldn't say each one of them, but a vast majority on this list was thought up based upon a horror character. So, that is where those came from. And I just think it's absolutely hilarious. That's red. Yeah, we're going to have to do this one. That's fine. So, but yeah, I'm ready for 2023. This, like I said, this week's going to be super, super busy. We do have a lot of information coming out in videos this week, so definitely keep your eyes peeled for that. And then next week is going to be so full of Black Friday shenanigans and revealing all of that stuff. So get ready for all of that, because it's going to be amazing. Amazing. And I'm going to get my clear scripts together. Yes, we brought clear scripts to the shop. And yeah, all right, so now I got to get those ready, because I definitely want to start using them in this planner. Granted, I do kind of have a little bit of time, so you know, yeah, let's go with this one. So yeah, but I'm kind of treating this the same way I do like the mystery kits, in the regards that I'm always going to do a video of it so that you can really see all the patterns laid out and stuff. But yeah, so like I said, this will, every month this will come out. And so I know that this is really quick. Like the next one's going to come out at the beginning of December, and that one's obviously going to be Valentine's Day themed, which you guys are going to love it. But yeah, then we have March and April and all of those things. So yeah, I definitely am excited to see how you guys, what your thoughts are on how I chose the themes, or chose the holiday, like what holiday I chose and how I interpreted it and everything. But yeah, these will be up in the shop. Like I said, they'll be there. They'll be the $42 dollars. There will be no coupon codes because it's already heavily discounted and stuff. And yeah, and they will get shipped in their own little box. You can order it with other stuff and we'll combine it into a full other thing. But yeah, if you order it by itself, it's going to come in its own little cute box, which I love. All right, what do we got going on here? I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing, because I can't figure out what I'm doing with my life. Because I keep thinking, you ready for this one? I keep thinking I'm laying out my shop planner right now. And I'm not laying out my shop planner. I'm laying out my first 52 weeks. So I am very much like confusing myself, which I don't know if that's really, you know, a good thing or if that's like not a hard thing. I mean, either way, it is what it is. And I'm completely fine with it. Okay, so we're going to put this last sticky note down at the bottom. Okay, so we've talked about having the 7th sticky note, okay? I had played around when it came to like reformats and stuff. I had played around to try and figure out how to get another sticky note onto the page so that you could have 7. Every like layout I did, and then obviously I'd have to take something away. It took things away, but then 2, it just didn't look like complete like this one does. So the ultimate decision was to just leave that page alone and work from there. So, okay, so pattern 2, 3, 4. Okay, so just got to make sure that I didn't like repeat something, but I'm also going to struggle on the sidebar, you guys, which, are you really that surprised? But yeah, I am going to struggle a little bit on the sidebar because I don't know what I'm going to track for my kids. So this is going to be an interesting thing when we move over to the sidebar. This was not planned to have this color and this pattern on the same day. It just kind of happened. But yeah, I'll probably have a bunch of custom scripts done for the kids to put on these because I think that would be pretty cool. Like I said, we still have a lot of the deco. But yeah, let's take a look here. Okay, I still have one full box. I don't think I'm going to use it. Let's grab our checklist and let's see. Well, let's do our headers first. And let's make sure we pick a header that's not the same color as the headers with that. I don't think that the kids are going to need like being an adult because not ready for that. What if we track feeding time? Well, we'll try it, right? Like that's, if it doesn't work this week, then we don't have to do it again. But we could do feeding time. I could get that done there. Okay. I have habit trackers and I know that there's things that they need to do. Oh, let's put the weekend banner down. Slice and dice your way into the new year. I think that's a perfect one for this. And we're going to layer it because it's so simple. Like it's so simple in that it's like very uniformed in size. Like you don't have anything jutting down further or anything. Works perfect right in that small space that I didn't even know I needed. All right, let's see what else. Okay, so we did feeding time. Let's see, trying to think. I mean, obviously we have shenanigans, which I could do, but I'm really going to kind of leave shenanigans on the thing. Let's do habit trackers because I'm thinking chores. Let's see, what else can I track for my kids besides chores? Could do reading because I do need to do that because they do have some extra readings that they're gonna have that they have to do on a daily basis anyways. So we could do that. So we could do chores, reading, and I don't know what else. What else could we do? What else could we do? Leave your comments down below. What else could I do down here in this third habit tracker? And stuff. What could we do there? Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and do this fourth one. And then I have some more space. Yeah, my sidebars, I really like no white space. That makes me really, really happy. So let's see. Although this is like gonna give us some white space, but it works really, really well there. So I think we're gonna go for it. What I'm gonna put there, No clue. Maybe I'll put what week it is, you know, because this would be week 1. Maybe that's what I'll do. I think that would be pretty cool. All right, so all right, you guys. Should I lay out the monthly real quick? I'm kind of thinking no, and I do the monthly next month, because I'm loving using the washi on the bottom. So just to kind of, for those that are new, I'm gonna kind of just lay this. I'm gonna lay this down real quick so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. Okay, so you take your washi, and I'm just gonna move it over so I've got some good space, and you take this 10mm washi and you put it down where the days of the week are gonna go. And now if I could only like see, I'm trying not to get my head in, but okay, I'm gonna snip this off because I can't go this way. I can't go from right to left. It doesn't work for my brain. It really just does not work, because I like to push it down at the same time. Okay. And then I'll grab my slice tool for this one over here so I can slice it. But I'll just give you a quick rundown. I'm not gonna like put down date numbers or anything like that. Maybe I'll make a reel of that where I'm putting together the rest of my monthly, because I think that would be pretty cool. But this is what I love to do in the monthlies and stuff, because it just works out super, super well and stuff. So you take the 10mm washi, put it where the days are gonna go, okay? And then you're gonna take your 2 long washi strips. Remember how I told you those bottom washi strips were now the same length? So you're gonna take those and you are going to put them right over the top here. So we will grab this one, and you can layer it right over. So I like to match it up here and it can layer over, or you can go right above. But I like to match it up here and stuff and have it go right over the top of the washi there. And then I take my second strip and do the same thing on this other side, and then just grab your favorite monthly stickers. Like I have the months of the year in my shop, and you get a full month's worth on the page, and you can put it wherever. And then I'm going to take this last box just so that it's already there, and I'm just going to put him down here in the corner. And that's what we're just gonna do. So I will get it set up. I'll probably do it over like a reel so that we can put it all down. Then I'll put my January up here, and then I can sticker bomb my tab, and I can then put like the month again over everything, so that, you know, it's all cool. It's all cool. And then I have plenty of stickers. Like I said, I didn't even touch the journaling kit, which you could totally bring the journaling kit on this. But I still have so many stickers left over. I don't have the full boxes, obviously, but I have so many more. Like I didn't even touch that page. So a lot of these are going to end up going into the monthly section. In fact, I wonder if I should do this in the monthly section. I think that might be really, really, really cool. But yeah, and then obviously incorporate like maybe 6 washi and these washis here. But yeah, okay. So that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you loved it. And I hope this inspired you to do your own 52 weeks journey, whatever it may be. Let's chat about it. We can figure out something for you to plan, especially if you have a big stash of stickers, because we want to make you successful. So everything will be linked down in the description box below. Like I said, limited quantities on this box. Grab it so that it is yours, and you've got a horror themed kit for every holiday of, for a holiday in every month of the year. There we go. Words, I got it. All right, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye now.